This Friday is our 13th year of being in business. Started off as a hobby for me when my wife was pregnant with our daughter, and I was going to be a stay-at-home dad. And 2,000 customers later, here we are. But what I wanted to show you was some of the equipment that we use out in the field, because so many people think that we're just a pickup truck with a spray tank in the back. Well, these trucks are designed to spray weeds all day long. We got a 600-gallon tank up front and a 100-gallon tank in the back. So say Mr. Stansbury over here's got a Bermuda yard in the front yard, and he's got weeds in it, but he's got fescue in the back. Well, the stuff we put on this Bermuda turf will kill the stuff in the back, the fescue. So that's why we have two different tanks. Some of the PPE that we use, we've got to have spray boots that are chemical resistant. We got to have spray gloves that are chemical resistant. Some of the stuff that I use are these type boots with these chaps that will come up and keep the chemicals off our legs. These gloves will come all the way up to here, so we keep the chemicals off of us completely. Yep. We're our own mechanics, so we have a set of tools in there that we work on the trucks. It's a heavy-duty truck. We've got 4 of them. We got a couple of F-250s, F-350, and a couple of these Isuzu cab overs. At any point in time, y'all want to ask me some questions, feel free to do it. This time of year, what we're seeing is a lot of poana. The spring rains that we had, it seems like it just washed the pre-emergent away. Some years are good years, some years are bad years. This year is a bad year. But we use the finest pre-emergents out there, but unfortunately with the rain we can't help that. So we got some poana coming up. We bought some chemical the other day. For a small oil bottle like this, $350. We're going to buy the best stuff to take care of the worst problems. We do guarantee our work. We're licensed, bonded, and insured in the state of Tennessee, and we guarantee our work 100%.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
If you've got a yard with about 3 kinds of grass, 1 or 2 of which is unidentifiable, can you kill out some of it and let the other stuff grow and take over?
Absolutely. I did that with my yard a couple of streets down. I had a Bermuda yard. Would had zoysia. Apparently, when they built the house, whoever the builder was had some leftover zoysia, so they plotted some zoysia pieces in there. But what I did is So when I moved in there 5 years ago, I killed out with Roundup. I killed out all the zoysia and planted Bermuda on it. So if you wanted to encourage the Bermuda, you kill out the zoysia, because at that point, that zoysia is a weed. The definition of a weed is anything you don't want in your yard. So you can have zoysia coming up into your yard and kill it out.
Brandon, I called you because I had those bagworms in my trees, in my flower beds. You guys come out yearly, I guess, or seasonally to keep all of my bushes and trees in my flower beds vibrant. What is it you do to keep that?
Yeah, we've got 3 tree and shrub technicians, including myself. That's a whole different configuration of a truck. You got to have a whole different tank. You can't cross-contaminate that tank, because with the stuff that we spray on the weeds will kill your trees and shrubs, because all a tree and shrub is a weed, pretty much an overgrown azalea or sapling tree. So what we do for that is we use systemic insecticides and contact insecticides to kill those worms and keep other ones from coming back in them, whether it be worms in the trees, bagworms, webworms, or even azalea lacebug. We'll take care of everything, including roses. So all that stuff we take care of. We even take care of weeds in the beds. So if you have weeds coming up in the beds, we can put down a pre-emergent to kill that out, or to prevent new weeds from germinating. The number one thing in the summertime that we're fixing to start seeing is Bermuda crawling into the beds, the junipers, the roses, pansies, begonias, all that stuff. We can actually spray that all down, and it won't harm the begonias, and it only kills out the Bermuda grass. And it's all safe. The stuff that we put out is safe for the kids and pets. The worst case scenario, they get out there when it's wet, you got to wipe the paws off. So.
Do you have to sign a contract?
No contracts. Thank you for asking. There's no contracts, especially with the real estate. If someone's selling their house or fixing to move out of town in the military, they can hire us, and as soon as they sell that house, we can close the account out, and they can feel free about it. They're not locked down to anything, not like our phone bills or that kind of thing. So, any other questions?
How best to refer you? So what works best marketing for you? When does Facebook work? What works best? Like if you had a happy customer, and Missy's a happy customer, she posts on Facebook, does that drive business your way, or what does that look like for you?
Absolutely, because that means you stand behind my work. And I know Missy does. She's seen our work before. Facebook is huge for us. We are from Arlington. Our company is born in Arlington. I was raised just down the street here, and so the referrals is key. Facebook is key. Putting your name beside it is key. B&I is key, like I said earlier, because we keep each other accountable. If I'm spraying Chris's yard and he refers me to somebody down the street, and I do a halfway job down there, they're going to tell Chris, well, Chris is going to come to me and say, hey, make it right, and by God, I'll make it right. So, yeah, so Facebook is good. We also advertise on the radio. We've advertised on TV before too, but word of mouth is the best referrals for me. Does someone else have another question back there?
Was it Joey? Did you have
Is all that stuff safe for the bees?
Safe for the bees?
Yeah.
No, if we spray a tree with our tree and shrub insecticide, if we spray it, that bee's gone. It's going to kill it. But these are herbicides. They're not insecticides. Herbicides only kill weeds. You know, they're not going to kill a dog. They're not going to kill mosquitoes. They'll make a dog mad, or they'll make a snake mad. But other than that, they're not going to make them mad at all.
So Brandon, you said that you can kill the grass that creeps into your bedding areas?
Yes. If you've got Bermuda grass that's creeping in there, only Bermuda grass, if you've got it creeping in there, we can do a fine line in that bed where it keeps that Bermuda grass out. We do that 3 times a year, only in the peak summertime where it's hot. You can only kill that Bermuda out when it's hot and green.
If somebody calls you and says they're not happy with their service, I know how you handle it, but I want you to tell them, how do you handle that?
We take that real serious. We give free service calls because with all the rain that we've had, now granted, we have had a lot of rain, yes, and we've had some customers call, but every single one of the customers that's called said, I know it's the rain, come out when you can. And we're usually out there within 2 days to fix that problem. Okay. And what we've started up this year was emailing the customers. If we've got your email on file, we're going to email you after we do the service just to let you know, hey, we did it. If something you need extra, send us an email back. And you can pay online, you can request additional services, you can ask the technician to call you back just by simple clicking, because no one wants to talk on the phone anymore. They just want to do that email or text or something like that. So that's what we started this year.
Probably the most unique question of all. You got an AstroTurf backyard. Eventually, after time, the Bermuda grass or weeds that were there 5 and 10 years ago are trying to work their way back through it. Is there anything that you can do to treat that to make sure nothing comes through there at all?
Without hurting the AstroTurf.
Without hurting the AstroTurf?
Yeah, the Roundup's not going to hurt the AstroTurf. A non-selective herbicide would be good. A sterilant I would not put out. A sterilant is like a heavy-duty pre-emergent. You put it out, ain't nothing going to grow. But I'd have to do some research on that. I've only done that once in 25 years, and it was on gravel.
You're about to do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brandon Holley, give him a round of applause.
Thank you.